It's a pretty exciting time to be an Xbox One gamer with this lineup of stellar titles coming soon. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 amazing upcoming Xbox One games. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the top games due on Microsoft's home console that will likely wrap up the current generation. While we're not focusing just on exclusives, we are prioritizing them for this ranking. Number 10. Dying Light 2.
Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse.
With hordes of average zombie games released over the years, pun intended, we were pleasantly surprised when Dying Light first hit consoles in 2015. The game had it all: a large open world, focus on survival, great combat, a terrific day and night cycle, and a compelling story. The follow-up expansion was amazing too, so it's a no-brainer that we're looking forward to Techland's sophomore zombie apocalypse outing. While there is no release date as of yet, we know a few things about the sequel. It's set 15 years after the first game, parkour is expanded, the day and night cycle will play a huge factor, and co-op mode returns. Oh, and meleeing groups of nightmarish creatures to death with sticks, of course. Don't forget that.
At night, well, things tend to get a lot darker.
Number 9. Vampire the Masquerade – Bloodlines 2.
You're young. You'll fight over scraps.
While this one is still a long ways off, the sheer scope of the original game's role-playing elements has us hoping and praying the sequel will be an unforgettable RPG experience. Now, granted, the first Bloodlines was technically unfinished due to Activision pushing the game through publishing, but luckily, Activision is no longer in the picture and there's a new publisher and developer in Paradox Interactive and Heartsuit Labs, looking to give the sequel its due justice. If this game can polish the technical hiccups of the first game while providing the same level of choice and exploration, it's sure to be one of the most sought-out RPGs in the next few years.
But I've waited so long to see it again.
Number 8. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yo, hand it over. I got a hot date who don't do late.
If you've been waiting for the follow-up to Ubisoft's Beyond Good and Evil since the early 2000s, and each sneak peek you see of the sequel makes you giddy with anticipation to play it, well, you've still got some time to wait yet. Unfortunately, there's still no release date for Beyond Good and Evil 2, despite it being in development since around 2007. While details about the second game are scarce, we do know that it's a prequel to the original game taking place in a different solar system, System 3, and it focuses on space pirates. Do we need any more reason to be excited other than space pirates? We'll know more later this year when the beta drops.
Just as Yama described it, true freedom lies beyond.
Number 7. Battletoads.
You've gotten soft, complacent.
While there's still no release date for Rare's reboot of this notoriously difficult beat-em-up game, the E3 teaser from last year said it's coming in 2019. It also notes the game has 3-player couch co-op, hand-drawn 2.5D graphics, 4K resolution, and it's an Xbox One exclusive. While we'll have to wait to learn more, it'll be interesting to see how Rare updates the old-school beat-em-up formula. One thing's for sure, with gamers' current love affair of brutally difficult games like Sekiro and Dead Cells, there couldn't be a better time to revive this classic brawler.
They're back.
Number 6. The Outer Worlds.
Are you feeling anything that can be construed as explosive cell death? No? Wonderful. Let's get started.
While there were rumors Obsidian's upcoming first-person RPG would be releasing in August of this year, the developer said any such claims are just that, rumors. So, we'll be playing the game sometime this year, we just don't know when. To say it's an anticipated title is a bit of an understatement, as Obsidian's lone entry in the Fallout series, Fallout New Vegas, still has legions of fans who think it's the best entry in the franchise and who expect the Outer Worlds to be far superior to Bethesda's Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. With the co-creators of the Fallout series serving as directors on the Outer Worlds, perhaps these fans are onto something.
Spacer's Choice is not responsible for any feeling of vertigo, wonder, or hunger you may have experienced while watching this advertisement.
Number 5. Doom Eternal. To think that we're excited about a Doom game in 2019 speaks to the original title's lasting legacy and the fact that 2016 Doom was a runaway success and reignited interest in the franchise once again. Despite running on a similar engine as 2016's reboot, which is actually a good thing because it means we'll be playing it sooner, Doom Eternal promises to bring back the frenetic run-and-gun style gameplay, along with a host of new features such as dash moves, wall climbing, and the inclusion of a grappling hook, all of which are sure to make the game even faster and more chaotic than ever before. Number 4. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This indie Xbox One exclusive is backed by popular demand after the first title garnered much acclaim in 2015 for its beautiful art style and top-notch Metroidvania-esque gameplay. Moon Studios is once again at the helm, and from trailers it appears that, fortunately, the core gameplay hasn't changed too much, which is great news for fans of the original. But it does appear that the progression system has been modernized, and there's a new autosave feature now. Though there is no shortage of quality Metroidvanias out there at the moment, Ori and the Will of the Wisps' emphasis on storytelling and atmosphere, along with challenging gameplay, will hopefully make it stand out from the rest of the action/platformer pack already available. Number 3. Cyberpunk 2077.
And it keeps you going.
Here's the good news. CD Projekt Red, makers of Witcher 3, are making a new futuristic open-world RPG. The bad news? Well, we don't really have a release date, and while there are rumors the game will be out this year, it's more than likely it will be a 2020 release, with the actual release date coming at E3 later this year. While news of the switch from third to first person upset some traditional RPG fans last year, it hasn't slowed the hype train at all, as Cyberpunk 2077 is probably the most anticipated game in development at the moment and will surely be the most talked about title in whatever year it releases. We can't wait for June and this year's E3 for more news. Number 2. Halo Infinite. While the trailer from last year's E3 got a lot of Xbox One gamers excited, it was light on the details, to put it kindly. We know that the game is in development, that Master Chief returns as the main protagonist, and that the game runs on a brand new engine, but that's it. However, there are rumors that this might be a live service title. This does make us weary, and there's even speculation that it could be a next-gen game. What we do know for sure, however, is that with all the internet rumors and speculation coming from a single-year-old trailer, the anticipation for this Xbox exclusive is at a fever pitch. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Here we are. Watch your step getting off. I know sometimes you kids like to play at the shore, but you sink fast. And I ran out of the house without my flippers today, so just keep your eyes on each other's toes.
Number 1. Gears 5. While the game's title has been condensed to just Gears 5, The game itself is going to be much bigger this time around, focusing on open world elements much more than previous games did. What this means for the tried and true Gears of War gameplay is uncertain, perhaps more speed and less cover-based shooting, but it does suggest that the 5th title will be a new beginning of sorts. Keeping with the theme of change, the game will feature a female lead, with the story diving into Kate's past and being told from her perspective. While we don't have a release date for this game either, all reports point to the fact that we'll be playing Xbox One's anticipated exclusive this year.
What did JD tell you?
This is a wild game of survival.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.